The basement walls echoed with the steady drip of water. Every day it was the same, silence broken only by that cold, relentless sound. For 9 years, no one heard her cry. But when the door finally cracked open, what she did next stunned everyone who thought she was gone forever. The basement was no place for a girl, with cold stone walls, damp floor, and choking darkness pressing from every side. Amelia curled into a corner, knees pulled tight against her chest. Her clothes hung in tatters, and her skin was pale, stretched thin from years under the earth. A single tiny window sat high near the ceiling, a fragile sliver of dim light, the only glimpse of a world she no longer belonged to. Through it, she could see seasons shift, the fading blue of summer skies, the stark gray of winter clouds. More than anything, she clung to that window, a reminder that the sun still shone somewhere. Her life had become counting days, marking them with deep scratches on the wall, marks hammered home by loneliness and despair. 9 years locked here, 9 years stolen. Just a child when it started, she had been ripped away by a relative, torn by greed and fear, jealous enough to bury her alive. Her fingers traced lines in a battered notebook, fragments of memory and hope scrawled between gaps of blackness. Every name, every whispered secret was an anchor holding her sanity together in the silence. She repeated a mantra beneath ragged breaths. I am still here. One day, nearly a decade later, a faint sound, keys rattling, heavy footsteps approaching. Her heart pounded wildly, pulses echoing in a chest starved for freedom. The bolt slid. The door groaned open. "You're free!" came the voice, uncertain but filled with promise. Amelia blinked against the blinding new world. Freedom's first breath was sharp, overwhelming, and almost unbearable. The sky blazed above her, a vast canvas of blue stretching wider than any dream she had dared. The air was heavy with the scent of rain and wet earth, so different from the damp, stale basement. Her legs wobbled on soft grass, cool and alive beneath her bare feet. For years, the sun had been just a story, but now it was real, pressing warmth and light onto every inch of her. Detective Harris stood beside her, quiet, watchful, a steady presence in a world suddenly loud and chaotic. "It's okay," he said gently. "You're safe now." But safety was a fragile promise. The world outside was not ready to welcome her back. Her captor was powerful, wealthy, respected, with allies who denied her story outright. Rumors brewed, smearing her name, turning doubt into a weapon. In cold, sterile rooms numbered and lined with glaring lights, Amelia faced interviews that felt like trials. Eyes that didn't see trauma, but questioned it. "Are you sure?" a lawyer once said, tone sharp with disbelief. "It's easy to dream of false memories after so long." Each refusal to believe was a fresh wound. Some nights, nightmares twisted the shadows into monsters. Sometimes she woke up screaming, fingers clutching at blankets like lifelines. But she survived, because she had something no one could take away. Her notebook, pages filled with half-forgotten names, vague dates, and cryptic symbols, coded clues she jotted down in the darkest hours, remnants of a truth too dangerous to speak aloud. One day, during a quiet search of the basement with officials, Amelia's fingers caught on a loose floorboard. With trembling hands, she pried it open. Beneath, a hidden journal waited, yellowed pages telling stories she remembered but barely dared to face. Ledger entries, letters, even a confession written in shaky, hurried script. Proof that would shatter lies. She cradled the journal as if it were a newborn child, fragile yet fierce. That night, in the safety of a borrowed room, moonlight washing over her face, Amelia touched her old, worn notebook. The quiet pull of survival stirred deep. "They tried to make me disappear," she whispered, "but I am still here." Steel replaced fear. Her fight was only beginning. The courthouse throbbed with tension. Clicks of cameras, murmurs of reporters, heavy footsteps echoing down marble hallways. Amelia stepped inside, no longer the fragile girl in tatters, but a woman sharpened by pain and resilience. Across the room, her captor sat, an expression carved into a mask of cold defiance. She took the stand, voice steady as steel, eyes burning with unyielding fire. Her testimony was not loud or dramatic. It was calm, truthful, and undeniable. She placed the age journal and her battered notebook before the judge. Quiet settled like heavy fog. Piece by piece, her story unfolded, a tapestry of secrets exposed, lies unraveled. The walls built from power and deception crumbled beneath truth. Justice came swift, sharp, and certain. But what shocked the world even more was what Amelia did next. Instead of shrinking away from the spotlight, she stepped into it with purpose. She opened the doors of her home, a refuge for those like her, survivors forgotten and silenced. Rooms that once held shadows now blossomed with light, laughter, and hope. Where despair once lived, now strength grew. Children, once broken, held hands and dreamed together. Night wrapped the city in dark velvet. Forgotten alleyways sighed beneath the weight of whispered cruelty. Amelia's footsteps sounded soft but sure on cracked sidewalks. The ghosts of doubt and hate floated behind her, unseen but sharp. She stopped before a worn doorway, its paint peeling like forgotten promises. With steady hands, she placed a small bag filled with clean water, food, and tools. A simple gift, a quiet promise for those still trapped in shadows. She looked up, stars flickering down like silent witnesses, her breath caught in the cold night air. "Sometimes," she whispered, "the loudest victory is survival."